the part.
The police were the first person to narrate the story.
Yeah.
They were the one that went on for about an hour to give the investigation report to the court. So the representative of the DPP, which is the Department of Public Prosecution, which is AA George, chastised the Nigerian police that they are embarrassed that they do not have that preliminary report. That they are surprised that the police has a preliminary report and they do not have a copy, and they are not aware until they go to the inquest.
Okay.
So the judge also says that she does not have the copy of that preliminary report.
By the police?
So that, yes, by the police. So the police did that without informing all the necessary authorities. That is where I presume that part to be.
Okay.
So in one of the paragraphs of that police narration, that is ASP Mohammed Yusuf. He said that upon their investigation, they have no link. That Naira Marley and Sam Larry does not have link to the death of Mohbad. And at this point, they would all like to be looking at the case of what, where, and how Mohbad died, not the case of bully.
Okay.
So they said they have one suspect that has confessed to that it was the injection she gave that Sam Larry Mohbad reacted to. So the police said that. The police also said that when they got home that night, the driver of the Jeep slept over. The next day in the morning, that was on Monday, the driver of the Jeep slept there, and the wife brought money and he should go and replace the glass of the Jeep.
Okay. Okay. At times, this kind of I'm moderator at the blog. Can you pink ladies by the blog? At times we ask ourselves questions that, in this day of transfer, does the Prado driver have to wait till money before he was being paid to go and?
Yeah, why would they be giving her win cash?
Yeah, then why would it slip over?
Over, yes. So at what point? Because that was a confessional statement from the officer that investigated the case. Why would the police officer say that? Oh, why would the driver slept over in a stranger man's house?
But was the driver called for interrogation?
The inquest?
Yeah.
No. But I don't know. We don't have the list of the people that they call for interrogation. But the police did not recommend the driver that witness what happened to come to the inquest.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. 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 You said we don't know the people that have been invited for.
No, we know the people. They listed the name of the people that were invited. They invited Baba Mohbad.
No. I'm not talking about this old one. The new one.
Oh, the new one. Oh, I don't know. But I think Bukky just read the list out, and he mentioned the people for cross-examination. He mentioned the people that have been questioned already. So when we're talking about cross-examination, we're talking about Wumi, Adura, Mama Mohbad and Baba Mohbad. He mentioned their names as coming back for more cross-examination, for in-depth of more questioning. So the new guest that is waiting for his spending, Darusha. Can anybody hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
And to my surprise, there's a page on the part of the CTC that the judge was requesting that the police should submit the names and it addresses of the people that they want to summon them. I'm surprised that they requested, there was just a single line statement. I'm trying to find that it's just a single line where they're asking that the police that are investigating the case, they should give the information of all the people they have. Yeah, I have it here. The judge said that the court will let us add details and summon all of them to court. So the court has even requested that they should summon all these people, and particularly they said Zlatan should be able to come and share more light at the inquest. You understand? So, I mean, Baba legal team, I will believe they did their best, but I don't know why all these actions were not followed up. That's my concern. Why did the police not bring Zlatan to the inquest? Why did they not bring the nurse to the inquest? Why is it that we have to start requesting for their details?
But sorry, Bayo, you said something now that one of the listeners said somebody confessed.
Yeah, the police officer, ASP Yusuf.
Said who confessed, please?
He said the nurse. Said the nurse confessed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what the officer said. So if the officer said that, and he also said that they've let me read it. The police reports. Hold on, I'm sorry.
5 minutes, please.
Oh my God, where do I have this? I'm sorry, please. Oh my goodness. I have it somewhere. The police said in their own that the nurse has confessed that it was the reaction of the injection she gave that killed Mohbad. Okay, now this is it. The nurse in question. Let me start from the beginning. The police officer said during their investigation and on the 28th of September, there is no, as at 28th of September, after and during their investigation, there is no link between them in the death of Mohbad, that's Sam Larry and Naira Marley. In the course of our investigation, we also find out that there is no link between the nurse who administered the injection and Sam Larry and Naira Marley. That means they find out that there's no link between the nurse or between Sam Larry and Naira Marley. So in this course of our we discovered that there were evidences against Sam Larry because the incident that happened at Elegushi. There was some staff witness the incident where he was being bullied. That is another case of bullying that they have against Sam Larry and Naira Marley now. Mohbad and 2 others who were at the scene of the incident, they made a report towards that. The nurse in question on interrogation confessed that she administered the injection and immediately the guy vomited before he later went to the hospital. You understand? So she confessed that she gave an injection. So is that okay, my honorable host?
He confessed he gave an injection.
Yes, not to the death of Mohbad, just that she confessed. She admitted she gave an injection and the injection reacted because it vomited, it threw up.
Okay, which is anybody can react to injection, which is normal.
Yes, it's not. Yeah, it's normal. Anybody can react. Yeah,
normal. Okay. Actually, I wanted you to read a part of the CCC. I mean, yeah, CTC. I think what Wumi, what Wumi said. What Wumi said. Yeah,
Okay.
three people are the most interesting people right about now. Wumi, Adura, and Darosha. But Darosha have not been invited. But I think the new inquest that is on ground now, Darosha has been invited. You know, to come to the inquest. As far as
Yes.
I'm concerned, and God, so, Bio, can you paraphrase Wumi's testimony at the inquest that was on the CTC? Is it possible?
Wumi. Okay. Wumi's I'm coming. Wumi's pages of, in fact, I've read it before, and I will not lie to you. I started regretting reading that part, and I wasn't paying attention. God is my weakness. So many complications, so many. I'm coming. So many complications and so many deviations. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm taking your time. Sorry.
No, 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 no. It's
So,
fine.
Wumi's. Okay, so let me quickly read it, sir. Um, they asked Wumi to introduce herself. She introduced herself as Cynthia Omowumi and gave address of mohbad. Uh, she said she's a graduate of Taishola University of Education. Um, they asked her whatever you've written is oath, and yeah, she said yes, that whatever she has written is under oath and everything. She gave her name. So, the question says I have some questions. These questions are divided into 4 segments. It will be asked questions about who is the disease, when did he die, where did he die, and how he died. Is that okay? Wumi said yes. So he introduced who Mohbad is. He said his name, Promise Oladimeji Aloba, is 26 years old as at the time he died. And she said, I'm the wife today. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So those are not important. It's just mere question of who are you? Is my husband? Is my friend?
Okay. They are just
You
trying to
understand? So
establish the relationship that existed. I mean,
yes.
that exists between them before the guy died. Okay.
He said, my husband is a cool-headed person. I love him so much. He's my husband. We have
Save
a
us,
child around.
save us that story, I beg. Go to.
Yeah.
Oh, we know who be husband. We know who be wife. So tell us what we sabi.
Okay, so now, can you tell us when he died? Yes, I think it was around 3 something p.m. on Tuesday afternoon. On the day he
Hold
died.
on, hold on. This is now, guys. We have over 241 on the mainstream overview, total view 2K4. We have people on the FYP where people that they are doing their normal what they have been paid for screen recording. Now, Wumi, this is what Wumi is saying now that Mohbad died three around 3 o'clock Tuesday afternoon. Now, the first question is 4:30 makes it 1 hour, 5:30 makes it 2 hours, 6:33, 7:34, 8:35, 9:36. 6 hours. rigomotive can never ever set in your body. 6 hours, it cannot be smelling. 6 hours, the cake can never happen to a cup. Now, Darosha, why do you embalm Mohbad? Keep it aside. Let's go on. Buy your billion.
Okay. Um. Okay. On that day, he died. Where did he die? He died in the house. That was his. That was her answer. He
Hold on,
died
please.
in the house.
Hold on, please, Bayo. The last time I went to engage somebody on Mercy Found Me, and the person said, and I asked the question, Ibolo Kusi, and the person was trying to tell me this. You know how they cook and bull stories, and I don't know why you have to lie as in plenty. I don't know why you're lying, and I'm sure that woman, that person will be older than Wumi very well, and the person was lying to Ono Lokusi. You can hear vividly now from Wumi's mouth. The guy died in the house. Please go on.
He died in the house. When he was injected. Question 2. Injected by who? By the nurse. On the 12th, my husband and I were having discussion after the injury at the show, and we were in the room. Question. It was coming to that. I was coming to that. They asked her to stop. That they were coming to that. So we are coming to that. We are at when he died. Now they are trying not to go forward. We just want to find out when he died. So can you, when the nurse gave him the injection, he was feeling uncomfortable. He asked his brother to get him water, which he did, but he was still feeling somehow. Question. Can you put a name to that brother? Answer. Aloba Adura. He asked his brother to get him water, and I was at the scene with the nurse and the DJ. What was the name of the DJ? Bami. Bami who? We call him Bami. Will he be Ajishebiri? Yes, thank you. That is Wumi answer. Wumi does not even know the name of Bami. And they stay in the house together. So another question. You were at the scene with the nurse. Do you know the name of the nurse? Fumi Ogedengbe or something. I don't know her name. That was the first time I was meeting her. When the whole thing happened, he said we should pour him water. That Mohbad is instructing them to pour him water, which his brother did. And he said we should put him inside AC. So we rushed him from his room to my son's room because the AC was not working and he was feeling uncomfortable. So I had to find another alternative because the nurse was not back yet. Now she has jumped. This is why I said I have headache reading this. Now she was just talking about how they're moving from one room to the other. Now she jumped to because the nurse has not arrived yet. The question is now, did the nurse left? Yes, she left with the DJ Bami to get something. I went downstairs to scream for help, and I believe we needed to take him away from the scene. The mechanic was working on his car, and he was there. There was no way to take him out in the car. Where was the car? No. Where was the car? In the compound? No, it was outside the compound. We don't park it inside. The mechanic was outside and he was working on it. We couldn't take the car. So, which one of the people outside asked me to go to the next door to scream? Which I did, and I knocked on for like 5 minutes, and they came outside, and I explained the situations to him, and he chose to help. I had to call some guys for help to carry him to the hospital. I was inside when he was reaching, but I didn't really know what happened. You can see that part. Do you guys understand that part? she left the nurse left her, Darusha, the nurse left to go with DJ Bami. Wumi went outside to go and call for help. He left Mohbad all by himself. So the question is now, please, can you describe that reaction? In the line of the sentence she gave, she said, I was inside when he was reaching. So it was reacting, but I don't really know what happened. So this thing, they give me a headache. Immediately the nurse passed the injection through his veins. Now she's going back to the injection again.
And she claimed she doesn't know what happened.
Yes. Now they're asking her what is the reaction. She now went back to say that immediately the nurse passed the injection through his veins, I was not fully in the scene. I was in the kitchen cooking, and that was the day my son clocked 5 months, and we had an agreement to cook fried rice and turkey. I was in the kitchen. I was not fully present at the scene. Can I go on?
Bayo, hold on. She said that's the day her son clocked 5. Abi?
Yes.
Okay. Because we are trying, this whole lies is too much. This whole lies is too much. Tuesday on the 12th. Okay, we'll go ask Baba.
Please, Daddy York, can you help us ask Baba when they gave birth to Liam? Please. Getting paro, man. Getting paro.
I'm one long barrel, but don't worry. Bayo Bilam, please go on, please.
Okay. So I was not at the scene. I cooking rice and turkey. I was in the kitchen. I was not fully present at the scene, and I was going and coming. But the last scene I was when the nurse was injecting the stuff through his veins. And immediately I opened the door. I heard him saying, please remove it. I'm not feeling comfortable. Immediately he went to the restroom, which I followed him. He vomited and peed. And he said he was not still feeling comfortable. And he said the injection was reacting to his body. And we should please get him some water. I asked Bami and Adura because they were downstairs. Adura was assisting me with dicing the ingredients. Adura, we didn't. Well, ẹ̀gbọ́n sick, we didn't get carrots.
Oh, get the green peas.
Green peas. Ẹ̀gbọ́n vomit.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n kú lọ. Ẹ̀gbọ́n kú lọ.
I called him to get him some water. I called Bami and Adura because they were downstairs. Adura was assisting me dicing the ingredients for the fried rice. I called them to assist, and on our way, I called them to assist. And on our way to the hospital, now she don't jump come up from the reaction. She jumped to. On our way to the hospital, I was not stable, so I really didn't know what was happening. I was in the car. I was at the front with the nurse. I didn't let her go. I held the nurse with me, with our baby. Apart from you, the nurse, and the person that assisted you with the vehicle, who else? His brother Adura, his photographer were also there. What of Adishebiri? Adishebiri went with the nurse to get something. Did you get that nurse?
Adishebiri went out to the nurse to get something.
Yes.
He was with the nurse.
Adishebiri, okay.
Who is Adishebiri? She DJ Bami here.
Yeah, that's DJ Bami.
Okay.
Yeah. So Adishebiri did not go with them to the hospital. No, it is the lawyer now that is mentioning the name. It was the lawyer that is mentioning Adishebiri now. What of Adishebiri?
Please, sir. Please, just 1 minute, sir. Ẹjọ́. Wọ́n béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ pé ibo ni mo kú sí. ó ní ó kú sílé. Ṣé òkú dẹ̀ ń
Yes.
gbé lọ sí hospital ní
That is
tàbí
why I told
àlàyé?
you that these are statements
This guy
here.
is very mad.
These are statements here. It is something that is complicated. I will not lie to you. I read it and I had a migraine immediately because back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I had to stop reading.
Ah,
You can see how she's
imagine what this guy
jumping
is saying.
from
You
the
can't
house.
even say what happened to your husband.
Okay, now let me go on.
So somebody that died in the house. Ìgbà tó wá ti
You are taking the Shangbelos hospital.
hospital. Two things. They might want to only they want
Confirm.
to they all confirm in a become confirm. We are to cool out. I'm not sure. Let's give her. She really tried in that aspect because she was very responsive. Responsive. Let me clap for her. After seeing that Mohbad cried in the house, she now jumped to the part that they were taking Mohbad to the hospital. Yeah, that's a nice one. When the boy dey alive, when he's supposed to carry am go hospital, you no carry am go hospital. Now in dead body, you can't define they carry go hospital. Why continue?
Okay,
Let me
sir.
give you another clap for that lie. I beg. She deserves 2 claps.
So as at the time we were leaving for the hospital, Ajishebiri wasn't there. We met Ajishebiri. That was when Ajishebiri and the nurse arrived. So we had to squeeze ourselves in the car. I was in the car with the nurse in the front seat, and my baby. I was in the car on the front seat with my baby and the nurse where we were going, and there was
My baby, shining problem, man. My baby.
my baby in here. There was a traffic on Orchard Road. I heard the driver saying his hand is getting cold, so I had to
Hold on.
calm down.
Hold
The
on.
dead man.
Driver with the front.
He's telling the people that is carrying dead body.
Wait now.
At the back.
Wait now. The people wey carry am no notice say Mohbad don get cold. Now you wey dey front, they tell the people wey carry am say this boy hand dey cold.
Driver that is driving.
Wùmí ẹ̀pẹ̀ ìráhùn. Daddy York, òun ò lọ gbé mọ́tò oníbọ̀ kankan. Mohbad ló ní mọ́tò.
Don't worry.
Mọ́tò Mohbad náà gbé.
Don't worry,
Let's go.
we'll get there. Let's mute. Bye, your letter.
So, okay, so my where there was a traffic, I had to calm down. The moment the driver said nobody is cold, I heard the driver saying his hand is getting cold, so I had to calm down. The lawyer now asked, there was traffic? Yeah. Where was he in the car? Where was he sitting? My husband? No, he was at the back. How did the driver know? Because he's trying to find out if the husband was in front or at the back. He now said my husband is at the back. You understand? How did the driver know that somebody that is sitting at the back is cold? Everybody was in shock. How did the driver know? See our sister's reaction. Answer. Everybody was in shock. We were shaking. So he just held his hand because he wasn't responding. He wasn't moving his body. So the driver held his hand and said it was getting cold. And immediately I heard that word. I came down from the car and I had to stop a bike. And I told them to help me. So we put him on Okada and myself, and we got to the hospital. Make I read that line again.
Hold on, Bayo.
I say Emma lo paracetamol lẹ́nu iṣẹ́. Ṣebí ẹ fẹ́ kà?
Nisuru. When they ask you, in fact, these lawyers too, I don't understand. Somebody that you've asked ab initio that said that the guy died in the house. So why is the driver now testing the body and is complaining that it's cold? Somebody that supposedly the boy don't die for house already. Why they can't they touch body. Where they going to touch it? Body don't cold inside motor again. Now, you can't also say you get Okada, you drop for Okada. Your baby where you dey talk. You know talk who you give your baby. You
Now
carry
let me add that question again. Let me answer that question. Let me read that question. Let me read the question again. How did the driver know? Now, Wumi said everybody was in shock. We were shaking. So he held his hand because he wasn't responding. He wasn't moving. His body. So the driver held his hand and said it was getting cold. And immediately I heard that word. I came down from the car and I had to stop a bike. Now Wumi they do everything. I not even do anything. The only thing I do now to cut carrots. To cut carrots. So I heard the word. I came down and I came down and I had to stop a bike and I told them to help me so we can put him on Okada and myself we get to the hospital.
Bayo, hold on.
Yes.
Bayo, hold on. Hold on. You know, when I started this show, I saw Bolibi, and I actually invited her, and we were talking. One of my moderators dropped her. Now, please, can anybody send an invite to this last space? I just want somebody from Team Wumi. Then let the person just hear this part that we've been reading, so that the person can know what Wumi actually said in this thing. Then maybe after we'll just ask the person, what can you say to what Wumi have said?
So,
Please, guys, share live to anything Wumi, please.
so this lady jumped out of a moving car, or how did she get out of the car?
No. Don't worry. Immediately they find out that the hand was cold. The car driver pull over. She came down, they put mohbad on Okada, and she
Is
Okada.
young daddy.
And wait, see,
It's a shadow. It's a shadow. It's a shadow that is doing all those things. It's not. It's not a
you know there
It's
is
a
a big
shadow.
jump.
And the driver shadow. The driver shadow know that Mohbad's hand is very cold. They are two enough.
Don't forget the fact that they've already. Please, guys, hold on, please. You will talk. They've already said in the first question they asked, Ebolokusi, he said this guy died at home.
Young daddy
Gbogbo yín
have
tẹ̀ ń
not
flag
said.
show yìí.
Maybe it's
Gbogbo yín tẹ̀
no.
ń
It's not.
flag
There is
show
no
yìí sẹ́.
flagging.
Gbogbo
It's not flagging.
flagging ni.
It's receiving a call. It's receiving. Look at it up. It
Please,
moves.
Mr. Bayo, please, can you continue, please, sir?
No, let us wait for host so
Please,
that
Mr.
host will be
Bayo,
helping
if
us
you
to
read
put it
that
very well.
Wunmi statement finish, please help us to read that another statement that she said at the coroner inquest.
Hold on.
Please.
Hold on, guys. Please share this live with any of the team with me, please. I just want them to. Sorry, I was receiving a call. I don't know. Wait till I talk before I was on the call. Sorry. So I just want to know.
Preset.
Buy a billion. Buy a billion. Are you there? Buy a billion.
I'm here.
Okay, can you?
Young daddy, you will never see them here. You will never see them here because this one is a real statement. So you will even that like Dawa draft, that Dawa draft. You will never see them here. They will never come.
will come.
Even if you invite them, they will ignore you.
Please,
They will not come. Maybe they are here now. We are 291. They will not come up.
God's protection, they will come.
They will come.
They want to come and manipulate. They want to come
Let
and
me see.
manipulate their
Let me see.
grandpa.
Okay, somebody send request already. It will come. Is this person for?
Eh? Wunmi pẹ́pẹ́rọ́.
Somebody send request now. I don't know. Let's see. Please, moderators, please don't remove anybody I put up. Please. At this point in time, all my moderator, please be deactivated. When I want you to activate, I will give you go ahead. Please, John Torelon. Okay, I know be Wumi fan. Oh, okay. Now Wumi fan will reserve this space for. Please share this live with Konibaje or Dawa class. I just need the two of them. Any one of them. Or any of the ladies, anyone. Just share the live. Let them come up. You can message them. So Bayo, please, can you go ahead, please?
So after she has said that, she came down, she put herself on Okada. The lawyer said, just yourself on the bike? Exclamation, just yourself on the bike? She answered, myself and OG. No, I did not enter the bike with him. He and OG. If not, you see now, it was the questioner that she now said myself and OG. She now changed it. No, I did not enter the bike with him. He and OG. Why myself and someone? I cannot recollect. So we went to the hospital and we got there. They rushed him inside.
Wait, Bayo, hold on, please. Please, I need to get this scenario. You got on a bike with somebody you can't recollect. I'm sure.
Yes. Yeah, that's what she said.
Ogun Okada pẹ̀lú èèyàn tí ò lè recollect.
Tí ò recollect, yeah.
Àwọn mélòó ló lọ́wọ́ wà ní mọ́tò? Ṣebí inú mọ́tò àwọn tó wà ní mọ́tò yẹn lẹ́nìkan ti sọ̀kalẹ̀.
Tí OG ti gbé tóun àti OG ti bọ́lẹ̀ tán ti gbé Mohbad sórí ọ̀kadà, right?
Yeah.
Ó dẹ̀ gbọ́mọ dání náà.
Yeah.
So when they now ask her, with you on the bike, he now says no. Ó wá change story sí it was OG. I did not enter the bike with him. Him and OG. Why myself and someone I cannot recollect. We went to the
hospital. Please, guys, this kind of this thing, like Bayo said, you might have to need the paracetamol after about the kabubo kotonkai. I might give paracetamol,
I said it now. I said this thing. I have to stop reading. So after that, she said we rushed him inside. Then he said, "I'm sorry to cut you. When he was placed on the bike, you went there. I wasn't there. There was no space. So the bike took off and left you." That was the question. I followed the bike immediately. There was another bike at the back. So we got to the hospital at the same time. So now the driver of the car, maybe maybe he stopped to, I don't understand, because that was what he was just saying now, that she had to take another bike.
Bayo, don't forget.
They are not talking about the nurse now.
Yeah, and okay. The baby Liam.
And the baby Liam, yes. So can I go on?
Yeah, you can go on, bro.
Okay. What is the name of the hospital? She answered Kuramed at Orchard. What is the distance between the house to your house, the hospital to your house? It shouldn't be more than 10 minutes. And this guy day house, and you are waiting for nurse. 10 minutes to the hospital and you are waiting for nurse for more than 24 hours. 10 minutes. Don't worry. It shouldn't be more than 10 minutes. We spent 20 minutes because of traffic. When we got to the hospital, they rushed him inside. And because of the way I was screaming, they asked me not to go inside with him. And I was in shock. I didn't know what was happening at the point in time. The doctor in charge just broke the news to his brother and the DJ that he was dead. And it was the noise I heard. You went with them when they took him in. That was the question. I was in the hospital, no inside the room. I wasn't inside the room, but it was in the hospital, not inside the room. Inside the room, where the doctor was checking up who else was there? His brother and DJ around that time. Around what time was that? I really don't know. How many minutes from the arrival of the hospital did they come out to say he was dead? 15 minutes after we got to the hospital. Can I go on? Can I go on?
Please go on. Please go on.
Okay. So what happened next is the question. When they told me, I didn't believe it. I said my husband cannot be dead because we still spoke like 20 minutes before the whole thing. Because we were supposed to take our baby to get some things for his 5th month birthday. And he said after the injection, we are going there. I didn't believe it when they told me. I put a call through to his sister that they were always.
So one better sister to pull a call through.
Yeah. Wait to when I got there, I did not believe it when they told me, and I put a call through to his sister that they were saying nonsense here.
Hold on. He did not believe what? I mean, she did not believe what?
She did not believe that Mohbad died.
But she said that Mohbad died in the house.
Died in the house.
Abi,
Okay.
that's what I'm saying.
Please,
So I put a call.
Please, Mr. Bayo, I want to ask one question. Please. They said that the nurse came to their house 2:30, and meanwhile Mohbad dead 3:34, and they called at the mall 4 o'clock. This girl, they are stupid.
No. They are not stupid. Please, somebody should share this live.
Shock ambassador.
Hold on now.
Temi is here. Temi is here. Look at Temi. Temi is here. Temi have entered this platform. Check.
Oh, yeah, Temi send. Somebody has sent. Is the prince? Is the prince Mo? No, the prince. The prince is not. Please, Temi send request. Don't worry. I will drop everybody for Temi and Bayo. I just want somebody to read, or everybody will mute. Only Bayo will just read, and at the end of the day, the person will just tell us what you.
Your daddy.
Nah?
Oh yeah, use me as your moderator.
Okay. Anisuru. I just want. Please send. You can send Temi request, please.
If it's King White,
That I will
send
invite
request. We are here today to investigate you, all of you. Very heartless people. King White, make it come. King White.
Just invite Temi Konibaje, Dawa class. Anyone? Mr. Bayo, please go on.
Okay, there's a line. Okay, there's a line here that is confusing to me. Yeah. She said, "Can you hear me, guys?" Okay, she said, "I put a call through to his sister that they were saying nonsense here." That is, after she has confirmed that he died at home, she got to the hospital. They told her she did not believe her. She's saying this. She's telling the sister that also they are saying nonsense here. You can imagine that. Okay, let me go on. Who you called? Who? I called his sister. What is the name of the sister? Aloba Blessing. I could not tell anybody. I had to sit.
Hold on, Bayo. She called Aloba Blessing. Pé wọ́n sọ̀sọ̀kúsọ.
Níbí o, yes.
Nígbà tó sọ pé ilé ló kú sí, how come tó tún wá ń sọ̀sọ̀kúsọ?
Yeah, madam.
Okay, please, Wumi's Team Wumi, please, you can send in request. No abuse, no cursing on each other. We are matured. We just want to have talk.
Sorry, sir. I just want to ask a question. Is it a
Your
new
network is
statement
breaking.
or the old one?
The prince, what are you saying, sir?
I said, is it a new statement or the old one? I said, the one that you are
That
reading
was
now, is it a new statement or the old one?
that is Wumi's statement at the corona.
At the inquest. Has she said a new one?
She has not. Yeah, she has never been invited to any corona. You know, this is the one she has said have been issue, and this is the only
Hello?
standing one. Can you hear me, the prince?
Okay.
Your network is bad, prince.
Okay, it's all right. Yeah, I can hear you. You can continue. I can hear you clearly. You can continue.
Okay, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, bro.
Okay.
Hey, Abayo, please.
So, what was the name of the sister? Aloba Blessing. I could not tell anybody. I had to sit. So Bami called his cousins, Darusha, that something has happened and he should come. And I called Darusha too, that I wanted to take my husband from this hospital to another hospital for confirmation because I could not believe what they said.
Hold on, Bayo. Somebody that you said he has spied at home.
He said he died around 3 p.m. at home.
Yeah, you took him to the first hospital. They help you to confirm that one, and yet you are not still settled. You need to take him to another confirmation. Go on.
So, about how many minutes from when you were informed of his death did Darusha arrive? I think 20 minutes after. This Darusha, where does he stay? On the island at Aja. When Darusha got there, he said his brother cannot be dead, just like I said, and he took him from the hospital. Do you know the real name of that Darusha? Bolu Adeyemo. What is the name of the hospital? I do not remember at that period, but I went to that hospital with them. And when we got there, they said the same thing, and it was that he was dead, and I got to understand that things were getting real already, and he was dead at that period of time, from the hospital to the house. I don't know. And it was after they were telling me everything that happened that I didn't remember until I got to the house. So at the hospital, she lost her senses.
Hold on, Bayo. Somebody that the driver of the car you said confirmed to you that he don't code. You wait till say this boy don't die for house. I know that.
Oh, shock.
Don't understand.
Yo, shock. Lose senses. Bolo Bokada. Lose senses. Now, she has not said anything about the nurse now.
Make I go. Sorry, David, can you get me paracetamol, please? This talk is giving me headache. You need to get
I'll tell you now.
No, don't do that. Just
We
give me paracetamol.
we need original paracetamol. Original paracetamol, not fake.
Now, let's get to this part of the question. Can we go on, sir?
Go on, sir.
Yeah. I got to understand that things were getting real already, and he was dead. And at this point in time, from the hospital to the house, I didn't know, and it was after they were telling me everything that happened, and I did not remember until I got to the house. You informed my Lord, that when you left the house, you left with your baby. And at this point, where was your baby? My baby was with me. The question is, all true? She said yes. Let's go back to how he died. You made mention that there was a nurse that came to the house to give him an injection.
Bayo, hold on. How can you carry a 5-month or 4-month-old baby on a bike
At
with
that time,
person that you day now? Through day now. Gospel. I said request how people
ẹ
want.
wo mo ń fetí kan lísìn mo fẹ́ lọ ṣe tí ìgbígbóná bóyá ara mi tiẹ̀ tún lè balẹ̀ díẹ̀ irọ́ wù mí ṣèkì bọ́ǹdì mi wà láì.
Daddy York, ó lè gbé
Okay, hold on.
ó lè gbé sórí bike,
Hold on.
ó lè gbé sórí bike.
Hold on. I got somebody request. Okay. Chemo Travels. Please, I hope it's Team Wumio.
Tolani dey here. Send request to Tolani. Tolani dey here. Tolani don't enter. Tolani wọlé sí.
Oh yeah, please, Tolani, come up.
Tolani join just now. Just now.
Please, Tolani, send request, please. Báwo lẹ ṣe máa ń mọ̀ wọ́n?
Tolani already.
Do you know what? Do you know what? They will never come for this kind of conversation.
No,
You know? It's only when there's a
Tolani
woto.
They will
Yeah.
come. Tolani will sound.
You don't. They will never come for this
Already
kind
said this
of.
before. They will never come. They are here, but they will not come. They will never come. You will never see them.
Hold on. Let me bring somebody that knows them very well.
I beg anybody that need alabokun, I have plenty.
Good evening, everyone. Host, ẹ ti rí nǹkan tí ó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí. So, nǹkan tá a máa play ni láti fi nǹkan tá a máa kà ní kí Bayo Billions, my brother, call send the kini. Okay, you know I'm on lower now, so we need to be reading that continuously. Like, I think that's a good one, so that they can come and defend. One day they will come. One day they will come and defend it. You know. So yes, this is the good one for us. You know, this is the key. So I challenge all of you that you're here, that you are anti-justice. I challenge you, if they born you well. Yeah, if you know they gave birth to you truly, that you're not a bastard, come up and defend all this that Bayo Billions have just read. And you're jati bastard and you're
No cost, please. No cost, please. Tolani, please kindly send requests. You see that we are not cursing here. We're just having a civil conversation. Bayo Billion,
Check. Somebody send a request. Check. Host, check.
I have Bello and now. Okay.
Chemo Travels.
Sorry, good afternoon, Chemo Travels.
Hello, good evening. Good evening, everyone.
Yeah, good evening.
Sorry, I just want to say, Wumi is lying. All through the conversation here, everything is just a lie. You know, when you have been lying. See, you get to a state that you can't lie again. So all the things everything is lie. She's already been nailed already. So I just want to say she's lying. That's what I want to say. Thank you,
my brother. Thank you. We're actually reserving that last space for Team Wumi. Please respect. Don't call anybody anti-justice. I don't believe anybody is anti-justice here. I just believe you are fighting for what you believe, and that's your own opinion. So I wouldn't.
Young daddy, no, they call themselves anti-justice. They call themselves anti-justice. That's what they call themselves.
Please, Tolani, Konibaje, Dawa class, any one of you, please just send request and come up. This show will not be complete without you guys, and I want us to just be civil. Let's just try and you're not. There's nothing, no cause, no abuse. You're just gonna listen. The way they are reading it, they'll read it, and you just say your own opinion. That's all. There's no link, So please, Tolani, he said you are here. You joined the live. Please send request. Thank you very much. Bayo.
Okay. So let's go back to how he died. You made mention that there was a nurse that came to the house to give him an injection What necessitates the nurse coming to give him that injection? Answer. On the 10th of September, he had a show with the general beaters. Before having my baby, we are always going to shows together. But ever since we had my baby, we were not always going to shows. But I had a plan to go to his mother's house on Monday, 11th September, because we want to get her stuff. She just opened a new shop. We want to get her things to stock up the shop. I wanted to go to market with her. That was the reason we were going to Ikorodu. So when we got to the Ikorodu show around 7 p.m., we were all inside the Prado. Now, Mama Mohbad stays in her house in Ikorodu. Baba Mohbad stays
Now,
in her house in Ikorodu.
Bayo, hold on. Now she has tried to establish a fact that they used to go to shows together before she gave birth to Liam. Now, this boy is not even 1 year old. This is just a boy 4 to 5 months.
Yeah.
Why in a haste of taking that boy out with him to that show that night? Was that going to be the show? There's still more shows for him to come now. Why will you pick that day to take that baby to show with him? A baby that on a normal day, anywhere,
in that kind of unsecured location,
taking the person to Ikorodu for a show from Lekki. Not that they say that they have a show in the nearby your house that you can just, when you're tired, the baby can go home. You know? Please, let's go ahead.
Daddy.
Yeah, boss.
Daddy. Remember that Baba Mohbad stays in Ikorodu? And she just mentioned that she was going to go to Mama Ikorodu to help them buy stock up on Monday. Why did she not stop at Mama Mohbad's house with the baby and remain there? Why? Because they got to the show 7 p.m. and they all remained in the car till 9 p.m. before Mohbad began to sing, according to her testimony. She remained in that noisy environment for 2 hours with the baby.
And that noisy environment is not even healthy for that baby.
Yes. And Mama Mohbad stays in the same Ikorodu. Baba Mohbad stays in the same Ikorodu. And kò fi pé kò ń lọ secure ara òun sí ọ̀dọ̀ Bọ́sẹ̀dé Alámàlà. Since to pé Mama Mohbad ń gbé ní Ikorodu.
Bayo, Jody Bobo is just a secondary issue, you know. The main issue that we've been asking about for the past 8 months, the pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ní period tí Bobo yẹn fi kú. Ṣé gbogbo yẹn a lè máa rò later, but pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ tí wọ́n kọ́tà fẹ́ sọ yẹn, they have to say it. What happened to this guy? Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀, ta ló complete mission yẹn? Kí ni process to take? Because nígbà tí hospital wà 10 minutes drive to your house and you are waiting for someone for 24 hours to come and treat your husband. That's stupidity, you know.
The prince, what we're even looking at is we want to have an insight to what this girl wrote down. You understand? And for me, don't even let me conclude. Let's keep reading, please. Let's keep reading, guys. Bayo, please.
Okay. So, Prado, we got to the show around 7 p.m. and we're all inside the Prado. Everybody, we went with 2 Prado and we were about 10 people that went for the show. You said you went with 2 Prado and you were like 10. Can you please give us the name of the people in the Prado, in the 2 Prado? In the Prado I entered, my husband, Darusha, Bolu, my husband, and I, Darusha, which is Bolu, my son, Prime Boy, which is Ibrahim, and Spending. So that is. Are you sure Spending was in the first or second? I don't know why they answered that question. The same Prado I had, my husband was with the second one. Adura was in the second one. Bami, Idris, and the photographer, West. The full name of West, I don't know. I think when we got to the show, we got there around 7 p.m. and he performed 9 p.m. And before he performed, he was with us in the car. Where was Prime Boy? Prime Boy was outside. He was not fully present with us He was always going down and coming. My husband performed around 9 p.m. till when? 9 p.m. till something. I was not. He was the first person to perform, and after his performance, he came back to the Prado. I and my baby were there, and the Prado man. I was. He came back and he said he was tired and he needed to start going, but there was so many cars parked, and he called the bouncer inside and told the, yes,
Bayo,
yes, yes.
and I said in the last 10-15 minutes that please, we are almost 400 on this live view. And I said, please, Team Wumi, somebody should just send request. Team Wumi, somebody should send request. Abba. Hey, let's talk about 395 to 1. But you guys see that all these 395s are Team Justice for Mohbad. Team Wumi, please send request. Just one person should come up. Please. Hey, Joe. There's no cause, there's no abuse. We're just going to be civil. Please. And if Wumi is here too, please, you can send requests. Maybe you can come and tell us that you are not the one that wrote this one.
Please, so you people should come. Area cool and calm. West.
Bayo, please go on. Bayo Billion.
Somebody mute me. I didn't know. Sorry, I was reading. I didn't know somebody. Sorry, I didn't know somebody mute me. Okay, can we go on?
Yeah, please go on.
Okay. He called the bouncer himself and told the bouncer he wanted to start going, but he said we should wait till the other artists finish performing so we can all go together. I think Zlatan and Seun Kuti were yet to perform. Also, the car owner were at the event, so we waited and it was not comfortable, and he said he was tired and wanted to leave to rest. So he waited for an hour and insisted that he wanted to start going. Can we say he was restless? He was uncomfortable. He was uncomfortable at the surroundings because people were much and the fans were outside hailing him, requesting for money, and he wasn't comfortable with that, with those things.
Hold on. Another lie there. Every celebrity is comfortable with their fan hailing him. Why would you say that he was not comfortable? Somebody that was inside the Prado wind up was not comfortable with fans hailing him.
With security, all the bouncers around.
Yeah, with security. Don't forget to. Okay, go on. Nabami.
Okay. He said, okay, you said he said he was tired. He was tired from the constant checkup from his fans. No, that's not that he was exhausted of so much energy. He was tired from the whole noise of his fans outside, and people were gathering around the car. Now, they're saying that he was not tired because of the exhaust energy he used on the performance, but she now said no. She was just tired from the noise of the fans around the car. That's what she's trying to confirm. So the guy was cool and calm. So he was tired from the noise around the people around the car. Around the car and he told me to stay back because of our safety. I don't know how did she get to that answer again. He was tired from the whole noise of his fans outside and people were gathering around the car, and I told him to stay back because of your safety. And most times we go to Ikorodu, his fans don't leave him easily until he gave them something, until they get something from him. That was not the show he performed from Ikorodu.
She's the one. Sorry, is she the one managing Mohbad or the manager?
Darosha is there in the front seat.
Yeah, because it's the manager that's supposed to be doing that, not the wife. Can you continue? Continue.
Let me
Prince,
let me go.
she was acting on behalf of the manager. She was acting on behalf of, because the manager on behalf
So
of
she's the acting manager, right?
yeah, she at that particular time.
Continue, Bayo.
Okay, let me continue. Now, question is, that was not the first show he performed from Ikorodu. Yes, but ever since he got signed into Naira Marley label, he had not been going to Ikorodu like that. He insisted on coming down to talk to the bouncer himself, which I knew will not nice, because people were much and they should not mob him. So she confirmed that there are securities around the car. So why is she worried? I said if he wanted to get down, I will come down with my baby and go to his mom's place. Minute, who is this?
Amen.
Can I go on? He insisted on coming down to talk to the bouncer
Bayo,
himself.
hold on, please. We need to confirm who just joined us. So, please, sit sick. Can you unmute and tell us? You need to confirm the person, please, because that space is for him, Wumi. So we need to know who is occupying that box.